Everyone, welcome to Smoke and Vic Sports Radio Hour brought to you by Kick Labs live
Here we go. And we're back. Just a little technical difficulties. Here we go. But, while we're gone, we were talking about. We're talking about the SDFC.
Yeah, we were talking about SDFC, but if you guys could see the mural of Alex Morgan, and we kind of got lost in the abyss of the internet, and somehow we returned. So that's kind of cool. Good news. But before we got cut off, going live, saying this is Smoke and Vic Sports Radio Hour. Just also trying to talk San Diego sports. We were covering slightly San Diego FC and their loss, but let me see if I can remove this Alex Morgan. There it is. All right. Let's run it before the computer dies out. Once again, to all my SDFC people, all the fans that pulled up out there for that game, salute. Congratulations. You guys were part of something very special, a great season for SDFC as a expansion team, first-year team, making it to the at least semifinals. That's volumes.
Yeah, the conference final, actually. So, no, that was dope for the first inaugural season. And they have a lifelong fan with me. I can't wait to see what happens next season. I think the first game next season is February something, right? It's in February, so not too far away.
Yeah, it starts pretty soon. And I mean, spring training is right around there too for the Padres. Padres are finally starting to, kind of get themselves assembled and together. But still a long way to go. What do we know? What's his name? The coach,
Craig Stammen.
He's gonna be running it with Ruben. So can't wait,
dude. I'm excited again. And there is some rumors going around. You know what I mean? Like, Robert Suarez free agent now. They're saying he may go to the Dodgers. There's some good rumors too going around. The Golden State owner, Joe Lacob. He's actually in the market to buy an MLB team, and everybody's scared or whatever. No, he actually tried to buy the Angels one time. He tried to buy the Oakland A's one time, and he wasn't trying to move them. He just wants them to be successful. Padres, in my mind, your mind too, I believe, Vic, they're on the verge of success. I don't think he's trying to move them. He actually has a quote. He says, "In my old age, I want to win. All I want to do is win and win championships." And
he showed it with Golden State. Come on.
Yeah, he spent to get a championship team, Steph Curry, all them. So, that's actually one that might be in the running to be an owner for the Padres, and I'm kind of for that one. What about you? What about you guys?
Yeah, I still don't really care who comes out and buys the team. All that I think the fans are asking for, just like, the family of Peter Seidler, they're all asking for somebody to come in who's going to step up and actually want to put in a winning talent on the field, a good product, and not just, try to get a quick buck out of owning the team. So that's all I'm asking for. They're just somebody out here with deep pockets. It's like, yeah, let's go get a W. Let's get that championship and that parade.
You don't have to do too much. You know what I mean? There are little tweaks you could do, you know what I mean? But you don't got to do too much. I mean, would you come in as an owner and try to, throw your nuts on the table? Or would you kind of see how the wheels work first?
Oh, no, dude. I think when you're buying a talent like the San Diego Padres, of course you got to, put them on check. Be like, yeah, I'm maybe the new owner, but, this is what we can do. Of course you want to fight, you want to compete, and just make a splash, really. So, yeah, go all in, fellas. Get all those pitchers. We already got the bats. And,
speaking of pitchers, dude, what do you think about Adrian Morejon and Mason Miller become the starters? We're going to get Musgrove back.
I think Morejon will probably be better because he's already attempted it a few times. But just the last two seasons, he definitely showed up more as a bullpen arm. But I could see him coming back as a starter for sure. Mason Miller, I'm still against it. But if he wants to do it, hey, bro, do it. Go get your bag and go show off that arm.
So you're saying it would be his choice. It would be Miller's choice.
Big time.
I like him as our closer. I mean, he's our guy now. Who else do we have? Jason Adams?
Yeah, Adam could be one.
He's obviously not a starter. Man, we still have a pretty stacked, bullpen. So
that is a strong suit.
We're not really hurting. We just did give up a lot of big pieces, but I mean, there's a few we can get for cheap. I forgot one that I was reading today that we can get for like $1 million for a season. You know, he's an older dude, but you know, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
I mean, down at the minors, they still have some pretty good arms. People signing minor league deals, and even the new recruit, the draftee from this year, Schoolcraft, right?
Yeah, Schoolcraft.
Yeah, he's already up there, like in the top 5 rankings for the Padres in prospects. So, I mean, shit, that kid is definitely going to be something that could be used down the line.
Trade bait, you know. And that's crazy because we're such a decent team now, and we have contracts that are so long that now we know a lot of these prospects are trade bait. That sucks, man. Because if I was, you know, I mean, diehard Padre fan, but if I was in a farm system of any team, I'd want to get to the majors with them. You know.
Oh, 100%, dude. And we discussed this before. The whole prospect thing, like, at the end of the day, the manager is all he's trying to do is like
being a career AAA player. Like.
No, maybe not a AAA career player, but like for some of these bigger prospects, it's like, yeah, well, I'm trying to get you to the show, and maybe I can't get you necessarily a job, but like I can get you somewhere to get you a really good long-term job. The window for these athletes is short, bro. That's why they start right now in the farm system at like 18.
Yeah.
And before you know it, they'll be up maybe by 22 if they really put in the work. And from 22 to 28, that's your career. 6 years really in the league.
Exactly. I mean, you have a short, and that's if you make it.
Exactly.
And that's if you get the call up. But yeah, so we also talked about STFC. We're saying, I don't know if you guys heard, will Chucky stay in San Diego? He said he's still under contract. But I'm sure he's good trade bait because it's going to be very valuable. We have a great team in STFC. I would love to keep it together, but there are going to be a lot of pieces moving out.
Yeah. Pellegrino is maybe on the way out.
Yeah, one of my faves.
I think Chucky coming back and really playing with these guys, a full solid team, a solid year would be nice.
Well, he said my mentality is to be here.
Yeah, 100%. The only thing that sucks, at least when it comes to 2026, like the World Cup is going to be right in the middle of that, so that definitely is going to be affecting the MLS season for sure.
Okay. So it's going to change the excitement and the dynamic of quality of players.
Yep. Because
the World Cup comes before you. It's the Olympics of soccer.
Dude, I mean, that's what you play for, really. When you're a soccer player, you play for the World Cup.
Now, I mean, obviously, it's only countries, right? So it's USA versus Mexico, or whatever. It's no, it's not like teams.
No, just countries.
Okay. Wow, dude. Hell yeah, that's gonna be sick, and that's coming in 2026, right? And it's gonna be in North America.
Yeah, Mexico, Canada, and USA.
Yeah. C, Canada, U for United States, and M for Mexico.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, where should we take this? I think we're starting to cook, and the computer hasn't crashed, and we're back from the abyss of that. Okay. What was the internet?
All right. Well,
Big Sports Radio.
If we're on Padres, I actually wanted to ask this question, if people are actually listening right now. So what if? This is a big what if. What if we did trade Tatis? What would you guys want for him? And what team would you kind of really want to go for? I have my answers, but I'm curious what you guys think, and you too. Like, what if we did trade Tatis? What would you want for him?
Damn, I've never thought about trading away Tatis because I have thought about like his retirement. What team would he retire with? And even that one's a hard question, bro. But I feel like once he retires, maybe he will end up making it to like maybe St. Louis.
Like his dad.
Yeah, because they're a consistent team, dude. But they need that little splash to like get into.
I think he'd be great.
And
they're full of veterans. Yeah. You're right. So you're thinking St. Louis? Okay. So you said St. Louis. I wonder what you guys would think. What you had to, and now what do you want for Tatis from St. Louis? No, they're players.
No, that wasn't part of the question. You were just saying like what team would I see, but like right now we're talking market. That's completely different. I'm gonna say the Mariners.
The Mariners.
It sounds weird, but probably the Mariners.
They're a fast team.
And they got good trade chips.
What would you want for
it? Probably Julio.
A 1-for-1 trade? I'd probably want more than that for Tatis.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you're right because like it's a superstar with a superstar, but some of their pitching is nice. You get a couple of those.
Only have Sean Murphy as catcher. No, they don't.
No, that's who has a big number. Raleigh.
Oh yeah, I'll get Raleigh and Julio for Tatis. You already said that was Riley's best season anyway, so you know he's great trade bait at the moment.
Right, man. Maybe we donate Julio. Maybe just get the catcher, a couple of arms, and call it fair. Maybe some cash would be nice.
Damn, yeah, some cash would be nice. Okay, so what else you guys think? I think Mets. I think we can get a lot from the Mets.
Oh, dude, that's super smart.
And they could totally use him. You know,
Him and Soto,
yeah,
coming back together.
Yes, I would say
that would be crazy.
Get Lindor, get Clay Holmes, and Kodai Senga. I'd say get all them three. Those two arms, and Lindor.
That's huge.
Or Toddy. You know, I mean,
Lindor would have moved.
So you say, okay, what about?
So you said the arms.
Yeah, I'll say Clay Holmes and Kodai Senga, or whatever.
Kodai Senga, but he's am I confusing him with the one with the Cubs?
Yeah. I mean, they do have a lot of good prospects too, but that's kind of I really wanted like 3 big names ready to go for Toddy. And Toddy with Soto again, I think that because they've never even played together.
They didn't get a chance to.
Yeah.
They were part of the same team, same organization, but they never did play together.
I know. Doesn't that suck, dude? Just imagine. Toddy.
Yeah, I was so looking forward to that in 2022 before he was suspended, bro, and then it just fucked everything up. That's a conspiracy of its own, bro. I mean, look at Ohtani.
Everybody was okay. So that was one question, and there's another one. Who would you trade with all these big contracts we have? Not Toddy, of course. Who would you trade? Instead, and what kind of for what or why would you trade?
Oh, man, I hate those. That's what
I mean, it's that season. The off season.
It is the off season. Who would you trade? Maybe Estrada.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck. I hope he's not listening, dude.
Yeah, no, I like him. I think he's great for the Padres with that cheddar, I think he calls it.
Yeah.
That crazy
Cheddar.
Cheddar, there you go. He's great, bro. But I think you could get something for Estrada. I mean, there's a lot of people out there with the different orange.
Yeah, he's young and really good. Yeah, no, I like Estrada a lot. He seems like a Padre, but I didn't think about that. I was thinking about Xander Bogaerts. I was thinking trade him for cheap. You know what I mean? For some little bit of cash, and then, maybe a prospect or two.
Yeah. See, moving Bogart's contract is also tough, but I like him, dude. I think he's starting to grow on me. I think this season really showed what he could really do in the Padres uniform. Next season, it's gonna be a good one for him, bro. Knowing all these changes that are coming to the organization, it's like his window in like prime years is definitely closing, dude. He's got maybe 3 more good seasons down his belt, and that's about it, dude. So next year, he's gonna show up.
I think so too. I think him, Manny, Toddy having a year or 2 under their belts, they're ready. Okay, so here's another one. Cronenworth, trade Cronenworth.
I love fucking Cronenworth.
To the Mariners.
He's the shit, dude. He's actually all right. Talking about Cronenworth, dude. He's a representative for the bargain. Well, what's it called? The players.
The players union.
Yeah. He
a bargaining agreement.
Yeah, the bargaining agreement. He's like one of the spokesmen for the not just the Padres, but like the baseball. The Players Association. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Shout out Crone, dude.
Shout out Crone, dude. He's gonna be like one of the 8 guys that get to speak for everybody once the negotiations come after next season.
Shit. Well, congrats to you,
Crone. He's the shit, dude. He's a smart dude. And I think he's a Wolverine, right? He went to Michigan or something.
Michigan, I think so.
Dude. So he definitely picked up something in college.
It's crazy. He normally goes by Jacob.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the homie Jacob. Yo, holla.
I love Jacob. But other than that, what else we got going on? Oh, did you hear the rumor that Juan Soto and Mia Khalifa have been dating?
Mia Khalifa?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I guess there's a rumor. I've seen a few pictures of them spotted around town. I don't know if it was AI or whatnot. But
good for him. Good for her.
There's some people talking about it.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
I good for them, dude. Yeah, because I was talking about Juan Soto. I ended up seeing him. He went to the Bad Bunny concert from his world tour down in the DR, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he was in the Bad Bunny house, chilling with that fool. Like, It's pretty dope.
What is only 24, 25? He's still a youngster, dude.
Yeah, dude. And I mean, you have to leave
fun,
like
yeah.
reggaeton and shit.
That's
So
so
maybe,
fun.
maybe like.
What other stuff happens around in the NBA or anything like that? What's going on in boxing or fighting?
Okay, so when it comes to the NBA, they're in the middle of the season, dude. A lot of shit moving. But talking about Clippers, Chris Paul got officially retired. I mean, he announced his retirement this year.
Yeah, that
towards
was
the end of
the end of the season. Yeah.
Yeah, but he got retired by the Clippers.
So he got released.
Today. I don't know what you call it, but like they told him like, hey, don't show up to work.
I mean, I guess you're retired, brother. Shit, you know.
Yeah, but
Damn.
you know, wish him nothing but the best. I mean, it's cool.
Oh, Chris Paul's dope, man. He's a very smart
And
man.
he's like one of those guys that just feels like a Clipper, bro. Like he's been there for like the longest.
I think he'd be a great announcer, honestly.
Oh yeah. He seems like a very eloquent, smart guy.
And then fighting, dude. Did you hear about the Manny Pacquiao promo?
No, I did not. But what I did hear talking about the Pacquiao last name, his son, his debut here in San Diego, it's actually a little bit of a controversy, dude. So it sounds like
saying that.
it sounds like they gave him the fight, and not necessarily like that, you know, because it was called a draw on both debut fighters. But I guess he just didn't perform as well as people wanted him to. And, you know, instead of giving him the L, they gave him a draw to not dirty up his record.
It's hard to live up to your dad's shoes when your dad's Manny Pacquiao. But I watched the fight, and he was getting rocked. He was getting the best of a lot of that match. So for him to draw, it was kind of messed up. They kept showing his parents, and like Manny was stone faced. Mom was like cringing because like he wasn't getting the best of this guy often. He did get a lot of good shots, but I think the other guy won fair and square. But they called it a draw, so that's kind of what I think is controversy on that.
Okay.
I did see that, and I also saw our boy El Rey continue to defend his title. He continued to be WBC champion. Right there, man, against I forgot Arias. That was actually a good match too. He kept egging him on, like, "Come on, motherfucker!" The other guy was a bigger dude. He got some good hits on him, but dude, that guy's a tank, dude. El Rey is no joke, man.
Yeah,
So,
and I'm glad you brought up boxing, dude, because I did want this episode to be a little bit more of the boxing tip. But boxing, it's that time of year, dude. Some of the bigger fights, better fights do happen in the month of December.
January, yeah.
And then you get ready for basically May, which is another big fight season. But, to finish off with right here locally in San Diego, we did talk Pacquiao, but let's talk about like Pacquiao, Pac-Man. He was named actually the fighter of the century, so not just the decade, but like the century.
Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, dude. He is a great fighter. He's up in that list, and
So it was cool that he was here. This was his first U.S. promotion or show.
I know not Pacquiao Jr. I'm talking about
Yeah,
dude. So fighter of the year, fighter of the century, which is cool with his story because he moved up in so many different weight classes, and defended himself pound for pound regardless of the division. So
that's
that was
cool.
badass.
Hey, well, shout out Manny Pacquiao, dude. Fighter of the century. I mean, that's a cool. I mean, man.
Yeah, crazy little stat.
Didn't know that. When did he get done that?
I think it happened this week. I mean, I saw a lot of little
this
things.
week?
Yeah, I saw a little things here and there, dude. I mean, we spoke about it before. Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, he was going to be named president of boxing, and it's official now. So shout out and congratulations to the new president of boxing.
Cheers to you, brother.
That's cool. He's going to be focused more on like the Olympic side, obviously all around through the sport too. But
the Olympics coming to the West Coast too next year. Soon. Man, there's going to be a lot of fun sports coming up in the next few months. What else do we got? Oh, UFC. UFC is this Saturday.
Thank you for bringing it up, and not the Jake Paul fight.
Oh no, there's a Jake Paul fight.
Yeah, I think in this next couple of days.
He brought it up. Look at him. No, there's UFC this Saturday. TJ Native, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno faces Tatsuro Taira. Tatsuro 17-1. Obviously, our guy is better than that. The co-main event, Alexander against Joshua Van, and then Merab Delavision. I hate
it. Hey, you're doing your try.
And Peter Yan. So that's going to be a fun one. What else, dude? UFC is gonna be fun. WWE was in town last Saturday.
That was tight, dude. History in San Diego, WWE Survivor Series went nuts, bro. And it's rumored to be one of the not necessarily best Survivor Series shows, but one of the better Survivor Series shows. Highest attendance in the crowd,
Oh yeah.
and a lot of people watching, dude. Yeah, maybe the storylines didn't go, compared to like the traditional way, but like it was still a great show, solid show, and very entertaining, man. John Cena is down to his final match before he retires, so it's pretty cool that he ended up being here in San Diego versus Dirty Dom, and it was a championship fight.
Dude, that was such a fun match. That was such a good fight. I think it stole the show, not just because of John Cena, but how creative Dirty Dom is, at his lie, cheat, and steal, method. I don't know if you watched it, but I did. It was such a fun match to watch. It took the whole crew of Judgment Day and a special surprise from Liv Morgan to take down John Cena. So that's also a testament to how tough Cena still is and how much, the industry respects him. But Dirty Dom did win in the end, and now he's the new two-time Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, pretty cool. And he still is the champion in AAA. And AAA is starting to cook up too, dude. Undertaker is like the guy in charge of the storylines over there. So, AAA Luchador Mexican wrestling is definitely also on the rise, especially 2026.
Hell yeah, dude. What else happened? Oh, dude. Becky Lynch. I don't think she tapped, for the record. So I think she got robbed when it came to the women's war games. I think Becky Lynch did not tap. Io Sky jumped off the top of the cage with a trash can on her head.
I saw that. That was pretty gnarly.
That was pretty nuts. The best of War Games men's match was the intro of Jey Uso. They were all rocking out to his intro. That's pretty much it. Mm-hmm. It wasn't really entertaining or that exciting. I thought it was going to be way more gnarlier and bloodier. Other than that, rest in peace to CM Punk's dog, Larry. He passed away. So rest in peace to that. And yeah, John Cena's last match is in 2 weeks. He will either face Gunther or LA Knight. Yeah. Who do you think?
LA Knight's a better story.
You think so? I think Gunther's a legend killer. He already took out, I forgot who else he took out. But.
No. Gunther, I like him. I think he's a good wrestler, solid. But I think LA Knight, it's a better storyline.
I think LA Knight deserves it more. Gunther already had his shot. I think LA Knight needs a little more love. Obviously Jey Uso is turning heel. The storyline switching a little bit. So yeah, I think it's LA Knight's time. I agree with you. Hell yeah.
Big time, dude.
So we'll see who has to face John Cena tomorrow on Friday. SmackDown. Tomorrow is Thursday night football.
Yo, and I'm gonna skip Thursday night football a little bit because Monday night football, and we talked about it. We had the slide up a couple of weeks ago, but Chargers versus the Philadelphia Eagles on a pretty wiki kind of display on the screen because I think it's gonna be like Monsters Inc. themed or something.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be animations while the game is playing. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I remember they did it. SpongeBob did it one time for Nickelodeon. It was pretty cool. I watched part of it on my own. I didn't know I could change it to a regular one, but I might give it a view for a little bit, see how cool it is.
Right? Yeah. I mean, that's nice for the kids right around Christmas. So
that's gonna be fun. That's also gonna be a tough game. Must win for the Chargers. Also must win for the Eagles. So this is gonna be a battle of the beast. Justin Herbert just got hand surgery. He fractured his non-throwing hand on Sunday against the Raiders. The domination against the Raiders. They're a little sore, but that's beside the point, man. Yeah, he hit on a helmet or something.
Yeah, and to be honest, let's get into the Charger game at least, since we're not covering Padres right now. We're not covering SDFC anymore or the Wave. So, yeah, let's jump into a little bit of Charger.
You see, the Wave's not even around.
It's going to be tough, bro. With Herbert in his hand surgery, he had the glove last time, and it seemed to work because he threw in a couple of good touchdowns. But I don't know, against the Eagles, that defense, especially you not necessarily having a solid O-line to defend you, It's gonna be rough, bro. I can feel him getting sacked maybe 3 times that game if he does play, because it's still, this not necessarily questionable, but like you don't know how long he's gonna be in the game with that hand being the way it is.
You really don't. I'm sure he's going to start because that's what a tough guy does. But I'm sure there's going to be a time where the second string or second hand. Who is our second string quarterback?
I forgot his name, but he's number 5. I do know that.
Where's Arm the Bow when you need him?
Right, RM.
But no, yeah. Anyway, I think they're going to have him, be practicing all week and he'll be ready to go. And I'm excited to see because if you have a quarterback in there you're not used to, it's hard to strategize against him. So it could work out to the Chargers' benefit.
Yeah,
our defense is hungry and nasty. That's
the defense is pretty good. I'll give them that. But I'm gonna say Chargers probably lose.
Okay,
Chargers by 10 points, somewhere on there.
All right. We're doing this already. I'll say Chargers win, probably by 14 points.
14 2 touchdowns. That'd be crazy.
Okay, so Bears and Packers. That's actually another tough. I'm not gonna do all of them. I'm just gonna do the tough ones. I think the Bears and Packers this weekend.
That one's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be a real fun one. That's gonna be a rival game. It's a must-win for both of them. So, who do you think has it? So, Bears, they're 9-5. Packers are 8-1.
Both teams are pretty good in the division, bro. I think it's gonna be the Bears, to be honest.
The Bears?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be the Bears.
Okay.
Green Bay is good. They're gonna put up a fight for sure, but I think the Bears are a little bit of a better team, at least for that one.
All right. Okay. What's another one I'm thinking of? Okay, Steelers, Ravens. That's a tough one. They are both at 6-6, and they are also rivals.
Ravens.
Ravens, hands down.
Yeah, they're gonna be the Steelers. Steelers are not looking too good this season.
Steelers just acquired a new. Oh, he's a veteran. I forgot from where. They just acquired a new receiver. I think. Dang it!
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough.
Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be tough. So you say Steelers are losing that one?
Yep. You know what? Hey, if you guys want to go ahead and throw some money on a parlay like that, let me know how it goes.
Yeah, you're taking Eagles over Chargers. That's weird. Okay, this one, Colts and Jags. This is actually a really tough one. They are both 8-4. I think they're both first place. So I don't even know. Colts and Jags.
That's probably the hardest matchup, to be honest, because both of these teams
they're sleepers, but they're good.
They're right about the same, man. Well,
that might be the game of the week.
Yeah, I think so. My gut says Jags. I'm gonna tell you that. My gut says Jags, but I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Okay, going with Colts. All right, and then of course tomorrow's game, the main one, the recent one coming up, Cowboys versus the Lions. Who do you have? This is actually a big one too.
I think the Cowboys.
Yeah. Cowboys are 6-8. Lions are 7-5.
I think the Cowboys. Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily a big Cowboy fan or even follow that team. I just know that Prescott throws interceptions quite often, and he's going to get picked this game against the Lions. But I think Cowboys.
So you think Cowboys?
Yeah, man. I mean, the Lions, they're competitors. They always show up and they always give you the best. But I don't know. Compared to the last couple of seasons, I don't think they have it all the way like that. So
okay,
I'm saying Cowboys.
All right. So man, those are Vic's picks on the toughest games. We're not going through all of the toughest games this coming up week in NFL.
Let me get that parlay.
Any other football stuff going on? Oh yeah, locally, the Oceanside Bombers. Congratulations! They signed their franchise quarterback Rudy Johnson. They play up here in Front Wave in Oceanside, and they actually have open tryouts again coming up Saturday, December 27th. Tryouts are at 9:30 till 2:30 at Army Navy Academy Field. You will have to sign a waiver though, so definitely check them out. Oceanside Bombers. Check them out and do some research. But man, they're looking for players, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Army Navy Academy has a great field. So yeah, definitely check it out. Right at the end of Oceanside, beginning of Carlsbad on PCH.
Beautiful area. I love that beach over there too. I really like it. What else? December 6th. I know it has nothing to do with sports. Pretty fun though, again, because we are card collectors. I'm actually going to bring in some cards, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
December 6th is Trade Anything Day at GameStop. So don't forget that. That is this Saturday, by the way, guys. December 6th. Trade anything day. I am gonna show up and bring a few things. Are you gonna?
I'm not going to be
Oh,
honest.
but what would you though?
But I might actually end up checking it out just to see what the deal is, dude. Because I saw this note earlier today, maybe yesterday. I'm losing track of time, to be honest. But there was this guy, bro. I don't. It didn't say what state. No. It was this guy who went into fucking Best Buy, or not Best Buy. They don't trade in GameStop, and this dude fucking ended up trading in like this Gengar reflective limited edition card.
I saw that. Yep.
And you know the GameStop bought it, bro, and they're like, all right, fuck it, we'll
30 grand,
32 racks, bro. I would look, a little bit more like that, but $32,000 GameStop gave up just for this card. It is said to be probably one of the better and biggest purchases they've had that actually became somewhat of an asset.
So did you hear that GameStop was going to purchase the PSA? So they're going to be like the official graders now. You can go into any GameStop and send your card in to get graded.
No way. Are you serious?
Yeah, and there will be people that on site that can grade it there.
That is beautiful.
So if that goes through, GameStop, you can get your cards graded at GameStop. Thanks to X Factor for that info. He keeps me in the loop.
Factor.
Yes, sir, keeps me in the loop, man. So on this day, want to bring that segment back? Let's do it. It's my last one. My last two.
Hold up.
All
Before we leave the card game, do want to give you guys a little bit of an inside scoop. For all my card traders out here, there is a card convention that just happened not too long ago down at Liberty Station. But if you missed those type of events, there is card collecting stuff out here in North County. So there's a spot in Carlsbad that I love. You guys should check it out. I'm going to give you all the names. But maybe a bigger name that people are pretty aware of, the Honey Hole. So
the what?
Yeah.
No, is that a strip club?
Yeah, that's a strip club. But there's a place in San Diego off of the 8. There's a place in Temecula, but they're opening up a new store in Escondido. So you guys gotta check them out. If you guys are into card collecting, whether it be Pokemon, sports, mostly sports, check that place out, dude. Opening up soon in Escondido.
Also GameStop. A real GameStop, man.
I do like GameStop. I haven't been there in a while.
They're sleepers, dude. They got cars now. It's crazy. Yeah, it's nuts, man. But no, I'm super excited. Like you said, the rodeos are coming to town.
Mm-hmm.
Monster trucks coming to town. WWE just left town. This is a beautiful time for San Diego. Christmas is coming to town. December 9th is going to be down at Balboa Park. It's a cool, huge, all ages free family event. A lot of talent, a lot of local talent. 3 or 4 different stages. A huge Christmas tree. There's a Grinch tree. Have you ever been?
I have not been to a couple of nights just because it's hard to make time sometimes. But I've been wanting to check it out for like the last 3 years, to be honest.
Well, I hope you do one day.
I will. It's happening. I love going to Balboa Park.
So this day in history, you want to do this real quick?
Yeah, that's what I do. I mean, it's the off season, but we're still here in Smoking Vape trying to keep you up with not necessarily just sports, but stuff that's going on down here in San Diego.
Oh yeah. So December 3rd in my history, I actually performed at December 9th. Yeah, let's go 2012. But no, this day in history, December 3rd, 1924, was the first NHL game ever played in the United States. So that happened December 3rd. And you know what? This is what the AIs will take it with a grain of salt because I proved them wrong. They actually said that Wayne Gretzky's 3,000 point was December 3rd, but no, it was December 1st. So it was the same years. We'll take it with a grain of salt, the actual day, but hopefully there is correct. 1987, December 3rd, 49ers Joe Montana, 17 consecutive passes in a game versus the Packers, and that still stands today.
Crazy.
The most consecutive passes in a game. And that's a span of 2 games. He actually did 22 in a row.
Lucky Montana, they're the one that was a beast.
Yeah. So in 1856, on December 3rd, it was the longest bare knuckle fight in history. Irish fighter James Kelly versus British soldier Jack Smith. It was in Australia. Guess how long it lasted, Vic? Longest bare knuckle fight in history.
I'm gonna say 47 minutes.
Very wrong. You want 2 more guesses. A lot longer.
Okay. 2 days.
No, not that long. But it did last 6 hours and 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or 15 minutes. Okay. The last one, December 3rd, 1968. This was actually voted today because there's a lot of voting going on today. MLB ruled to lower the pitch mound height from 15 inches to 10 inches. And they decided to smallen the strike zone. So now that's we have the lower pitching mound and the smaller strike zone.
Okay. That's cool. I mean, the pitching mound makes sense because those 5 inches,
I know, 15, you're throwing like downhill.
exactly. It helps you locate just a little bit better compared to like, because it fucks with your release point.
1960, I wonder how that would feel to have to transition that. You know, if you're so used to pitching from a certain height and now you got to go down that low, like, I don't even know how it would feel to pitch on 15 inches or 5 inches out.
Right? It would just suck.
That's crazy. So take it all with a grain of salt. But December 3rd, that's what happened on this day. Yes, sir.
Nice, man. Well, a little bit of a boxed up episode from the beginning. If you guys saw, we got lost in the abyss of the internet, but we're back. And, we ran the Smoking Big episode as best as we could. And covered a lot of sports, covered the SDFC, covered a little bit of Padres, off-season Padres, some NBA, NFL, and even some boxing. So, not too shabby. I mean, the computer didn't crash this time, so solid. Thank you guys for tuning in. Watch it.
Yeah, super cool, man. It was a fun, Thanksgiving. It was a fun weekend. I had a good time. I enjoyed some sports. I'm ready for UFC this weekend. What are you ready for?
And
the Chargers game, of course, but I'm going for the Chargers, man.
This weekend, and now that soccer is no longer available, like I don't know what to look forward to, dude. I do want to start seeing a little bit more boxing. I could use a little bit of boxing right now.
Well, like you said, the Jake Paul one's coming up.
Yeah, I mean,
that
that heavyweight is gonna put the hurt on him, bro. Like this kid don't even know what he signed up for. But I think at this point it's fair to say that regardless of Jake Paul's fighting style or his approach to boxing or how he came up into boxing through the YouTube and whatever, he's got respect, bro. Like he's really stepping into the ring and fighting this motherfucker. So, hey, bro, you did it. You did it. You're a fighter, bro. Congratulations, man. Respect.
Man, okay, but I don't know. You think he's ever gonna fight a professional, real range fight?
I don't think his career is gonna go that way, but I think that's what everybody wanted. That were like true boxing.
I think he needs to earn it, though. I mean, just because he had like 4 or 5 money fights doesn't make him, eligible.
Yeah, no, he's on a different league, bro. He's not like
I say no.
He's not like Crawford. He's not gonna be like WBO, WBC, or Unified Champion. But whatever he's doing in the sport, first of all, it's obviously entertaining because everybody saw the Mike Tyson fight. Come on, don't lie. But
I mean, what we could have, it was skipping.
It
was skipping so much. Thanks, Netflix. Oh, we could see it.
Yeah, but he's fighting, bro. So like, I gotta give it to him, bro. I don't ever see him being like a world champion, but the kid's got balls, bro. He's doing his thing.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad at it. But
you know what? And to close out, dude, I brought up his name slightly, but Terrence Crawford.
Oh, you're gonna say it?
He's in the news, bro. He got stripped away from his WBC title. He doesn't want to pay the sanction fees and all this. And I respect his mentality on it, bro. Like, yeah, like I mean, that's a belt that you don't necessarily need to be a unified champion.
And you don't necessarily own it. I mean, you're gonna have to lose it anyway. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna pay the fees.
I'm not gonna fucking give you $500,000 just to hold the belt. Yeah,
that you're gonna try to take out of my hands anyway.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So what he's doing, some people may call it entitled or whatever, or he's not necessarily being a good champion.
I want my money.
But yeah, dude. At the end of the day, like you're out there fighting. And
would you do that, Vic, or would you be a fighting champion?
I'm not gonna give somebody just $500 million, bro. Like, or sorry, $500,000 just like that.
No,
yeah, not gonna happen, bro.
Take it.
I mean,
I got plenty of pictures with
It's
it.
nice. It's nice to hold. It's nice to look at. But like, if you're gonna strip it away, then just keep it. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. The green belt is pretty. It's cool. You know, it has a lot of symbolism.
A lot of history.
In the communities, but like, yeah, you're not gonna tax me almost $500,000. I'm sorry.
No.
So yeah, Crawford.
That's
Keep
very
doing your thing.
controversial. Okay.
But what I want to see from Crawford is a really good fight next time, dude. Good opponent, not this, just defense title type of opponent. Like somebody good, bro. Somebody that's ranked. That's gonna give you a good fight, just like another good person. All this, I mean, at least in boxing, it doesn't work like WWE where you can hold your belt or your title that long. Like, you really got to put it up and
You gotta
show
fight
out.
what, once a year, or is it twice a year?
I think for a champ is like at least once a year. You got to defend the title.
Once, because you get what, 3 months to train, right? Or is it 6
Or
months
you could get as much time as you want.
to train?
Yeah, for the average is like 3 months, but like if you could get 6 months into work, I mean that's why Mayweather always stayed ready because he was just fuck it, I'm gonna go to camp. That's different than just training and staying ready.
So he stayed ready, but when he went to camp, it was for a certain opponent.
Yep,
Hmm.
that's the business.
Is he still? No, he's done. He's retired, right?
Oh yeah, dude. But I mean, he fought one of these guys, the Paul brothers.
He did, didn't
Yeah, got the bag. Yeah, hey,
he? Hey, he's all about the bag, though. That's how. I mean, I don't know if he still can read, right? 'Cause is that the rumor? Or that's the truth. He can't read.
no, I think it's a rumor, dude. I mean, he's got to be able to read. Yeah, at least he knows numbers. I mean, reading, define reading.
He knows numbers. I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah, but I mean, he might be one of those guys that ends up coming back, just like how Tyson did it.
Yeah, I mean, he seems still pretty young. Well, actually, no, is he in his 50s now?
He's in his 50s, but he's still very athletic, just like Pacquiao. You just said Pacquiao's getting like a build up next match, so
Yeah, I think Pacquiao is going to fight again.
shit, it's crazy.
So the fighter of the century is going to lace up his gloves again. Has he ever officially retired, or he just stopped boxing for it?
Great question, dude. I can't remember. I feel like he retired, but then he came back, so it's hard.
Well, anyway, it was fun watching that. At that the Pachanga Arena. It was really, or at the Pachanga Casino. It was really cool. El Rey is a monster, man, holding down San Diego. Brandon Moreno this Saturday is going to hold it down in the UFC. And, Manny Pacquiao's promotions went pretty well. Controversial ending, and I do agree with that with his son. I think the other kid should have won it.
Yeah, dude. It's boxing. It's weird.
And you can't wait to watch it, but he's anti-wrestler. No, I'm joking.
Now, I mean, wrestling is dope too, but that's completely different because that's scripted. I mean,
Scripted and rigged are two different things. You're correct.
just like a belief in superstition.
Well, they're saying a lot of scrutiny is coming on the UFC and NBA. With those taking injuries.
And it was only a matter of time before it caught up. There were a lot of cases coming from the FBI, especially cracking down into gambling, whether it be because of sports participants that are supposedly throwing the games or whatever. Oh yeah, it's getting dirty, bro. It's just some mafia type shit. But,
Sports
we're not
betting
gonna
has
talk about
always
that.
been bad. I'm glad I don't do it online. Dude,
I don't fucking gamble. So I'm good.
yeah, don't do it, guys. And if you do need help, there is a number. Oh, it's not in the budget.
Yeah, we don't have explained. We don't know it because we don't mess with people like that. But hey, one day we will throw it up there for you guys.
Yeah, one day we definitely will, man. Don't be gambling. I do actually love the Delmar races, though. I love the ambiance.
Yeah, sports betting like
Concerts there too.
live betting is different. It's like
Is horse racing a sport though? I say yes.
hell yeah, it is. You know how in shape those jockeys have to be? Yeah, they're short, but they still got like hella core strength.
Yeah, because they're going what, like 80?
Look, that's funny. That's I know, dude. In the horseback, yeah,
And they're like side by side with other horses, dude, and other guys. Like that's tough.
yeah, just like NASCAR drivers or F1 drivers or even golfers. All of those are athletic and sports that they demand a lot from a fucking person.
Yeah, you're right. And I can't wait to see who's coming to town. F1, NASCAR, and Coronado.
NASCAR in Coronado.
Can't wait to see that next year. Man, there's so many big things coming to the West Coast. Like you said, the soccer tournament, the World Cup,
Yeah, World Cup is coming,
the
and
Olympics.
lastly to finally finish off in the World Cup, there is going to be a scrimmage game happening in Tijuana. Where I brought it up last time at the Cholo Stadium, but now it's set, bro. It's going to be Barcelona. No, sorry, not Barcelona. My bad. Portugal versus. We got the contender, but it's Portugal. We're gonna get Ronaldo out here in TJ, bro. So
Oh, what?
yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Damn, that's gonna be sick. And when is that? It's gonna start in March.
March of next year, dude. A lot.
And you said
March.
it's just a weekend. Is it a quick tournament or wait? How long is it?
No, it's for the summer.
Oh, so March to like August.
Yeah, but training camp, little scrimmage, getting everybody ready or whatever. It's cool. Yeah, dude. 2026 starting in March is gonna be crazy though for everybody who is truly into sports, global sports, from the WBC to the World Cup to going back to baseball, basketball. This is where it's at, dude. This is what we live for. This is what we prepped up smoking big for this whole entire year to just get ready for these up and coming occasions. Because the year is closely ending on us. I mean, it's already December, and we definitely got a lot of things lined up. Not just for Smoking Big, but Kick the Labs also got a lot of things lined up for 2026. And for now, just gonna wait it out, finish up the year, and continue to do what we do.
Yes, indeed. Holiday season is upon us, so I'm super excited for that.
Hell yeah, dude! And it's crazy, bro. I didn't go Black Friday shopping. I wish I did because I need a new baseball glove because I lost both my baseball gloves and all I have is a bat.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can't go baseball. Yeah, we'll see. Everybody, you guys know something, let us know. But what say you, Smoke? We start closing out. I mean, I don't have any more notes, but to be honest, I don't know about you.
No, I did on this day again. Not much in Padres history, but I just try to do all of sports. And yeah, no, I'm excited for next year. We got one more show.
Yeah, we probably got one last episode before we call it for 2025. I mean, said it, San Diego Rodeo is coming in January, so all the major stuff that we had to cover with sports out in San Diego, they're not necessarily done because we got SDSU basketball and SDSU going to a bowl of some sorts, but most of the things that were deeper to our hearts, let's come to an end.
Yeah,
let's see what happens with Chargers on Monday.
Take a break. We're going to upgrade, figure it out, and we will definitely see you guys next year with all the coverage for all these sports coming. And man, I can't wait. We're going to be busy, big. We're going to be busy.
Big busy, dude.
Shit, I got to get new vests.
Yeah, dude, gotta get new fucking suits. So we'll be dropping a lot of clips in the meantime. So stay tuned, man, and keep on checking out Kicker Labs because we definitely got some cool stuff. And Smoke and I, we did an interview not too long ago. I don't know if you want to break the news right now before we finish out because I don't know if it's worth the last episode. The last episode, it's gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah, no, we'll save it for the last episode. Leave them with the cliffhanger like Stranger Things.
Yeah? Okay. All right, man. So you heard it right here from Smoke. So we'll leave you at that. But we will see you on Wednesday. Come out, tune in for Smoking Big Sports Radio Hour. We got the coverage. We got everything you need to know just about what's happening out here in San Diego and North County in the sports world. Until then, we will see you guys on Wednesday. It's been a great episode of Smoking Big. Rolling out.
Go Chargers.
And that's GSD, baby.